Okay, students. Next problem. The area of the triangle formed by the positive x-axis, the tangent and normal to the curve x square plus y square equal to 4 at 1 comma root 3 is the area of the triangle formed by the positive x-axis, the tangent and normal to the curve x square plus y square equal to 4, particularly at 1 comma root 3. Clearly 1 comma root 3 satisfies this equation. So, the given curve is, here the curve is x square plus y square equal to 4, a circle. This is clearly a circle whose center is at origin. Of course, these are the coordinate system, coordinate axis, and this is our circle having its center at origin. The radius of the circle is 2 here, hence this is 2 comma 0. This is 0 comma 2, like that. The point is given as 1 comma root 3. The point is given 1 comma root 3. Now the tangent is drawn to the circle at this point, and the normal is also given, drawn. In the circle, the normal always passes through the center. The normal always passes through the center. Hence, this is our normal, this is our tangent, and this is our positive x-axis. So, this is the area that we needed here. Clearly, OP gives us the length of the normal. So, OP equal to, here from the figure, OP equal to length of normal is the radius itself. The radius, that is 2 units. Clearly, this is 2 units. Once you drop the perpendicular from this one, this perpendicular is of length root 3. This is of length root 3. Now the slope, once you consider the slope is root 3 to this one, because y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 gives us the slope. Slope of the normal is here root 3 minus 0 by 1 minus 0. So, root 3 means the normal is making 60 degrees angle with positive direction of x-axis. This is of angle 60. Here this is 90. So, this is clearly 30. This is 150, of course. So that since this is the angle 30, this is 60, this is a right angle triangle. Triangle OPT is a right angle triangle. A right angled triangle. Right angle triangle. So that angle POT is tan inverse of the slope root 3 minus 1 by 1 minus 0, that is tan inverse root 3, which is 60 POT. So from this taking, so from this triangle tan 60 equal to, since here is 60, taking tan 60 opposite side by adjacent side, PT by PO. PT is length of tangent, PO is length of normal. So this is PT by 2 is root 3. So PT equal to 2 root 3. Therefore, area of triangle POT or OPT of OP into PT, since it is a right angle triangle with modulus, that is 1 by 2 into 2 into 2 root 3. We get 2 root 3 square units. This is one way of doing the problem. Otherwise, straight away you can take the formula by taking the derivative, or second method. Coming to second method, x square plus y square equal to 4 implies taking derivative dy dx of x square plus dy dx of y square is 0. So dou x plus 2y dy by dx is 0. Hence dy by dx is minus x by y. You can remove 2. Dy by dx at the point 1 comma root 3. Here m, slope of the tangent m is dy by dx at 1 comma root 3 is, this is minus 1 by root 3. The slope of the tangent is minus 1 by root 3. This tangent slope. Therefore, required area. Therefore, area of triangle. Triangle POT is, the formula is y1 square into 1 plus m square by 2m, where y1 is the ordinate of the point where the tangent is considered. Tangent and normal is considered. That is, these are root 3 whole square into 1 plus 1 by 3 by minus 2 by root 3 with modulus. Taking this one, we get, this is 3 into 4 by 3 by 2 by root 3 with modulus. So, the 3 get cancelled, 2 cancel. So, 2 root 3 is required area. That is one procedure. That is purely depends on the formula. Area of the triangle formed by tangent and normal and then x-axis. Instead of, in the problem, instead of x-axis, once y-axis is given, the area of the triangle formed by tangent, normal and y-axis. This area, suppose if you are in need of this area, then the formula is x1 square into 1 plus m square by 2m with modulus. Instead of y coordinate here, simply you can take x coordinate instead of y1. So, in such case, the required formula is modulus of x1 square into 1 plus m square by 2m is the required area of the triangle formed by tangent, normal and y-axis. So, in such case, x1 square means 1 square into 1 plus 1 by 3 by m, 2m. 2m means this is our area of the triangle formed by tangent, normal and y-axis. This formula to be considered. Next one. Next problem. If y equal to x plus c is a tangent to 9x square plus 16y square equal to 144, then c value. If y equal to x plus c is a tangent to 9x square plus 16y square equal to 144, then c value. This is straight away formula. Condition for y equal to mx plus c be a tangent to x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1 is the ellipse is c square equal to a square m square plus b square. This is the condition for the line y equal to mx plus c be a tangent to the ellipse. The ellipse is in the form x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. So, based on this, here given curve is you can write it as x square by 16 plus y square by 9 equal to 1 dividing with 144. X square by 16 plus y square by 9 equal to 1. So, therefore, a square equal to 16, b square equal to 9, and line is tangent. That means given tangent is y equal to x plus c. Therefore, m equal to 1 and c equal to c itself. Hence, therefore, c square equal to a square m square plus b square implies c square equal to a square is 16, m square is 1 square, b square is 9. So, c square takes c value 25. The value c is plus or minus 5. So, in such cases, once this ellipse is given in its standard form, once the given ellipse, the given curve is an ellipse which is in its standard form, x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1, and the line is y equal to mx plus c, then that line becomes a tangent to the ellipse whenever c square equal to a square m square plus b square. That is the condition. Now, I will give certain formulas as note points here. Y equal to mx plus c be a tangent to first one, circle x square plus y square equal to a square. This is circle. Then c square equal to a square into 1 plus m square is our condition. Once y equal to mx plus c be a tangent to the circle, then c square equal to a square into 1 plus m square is the condition. To the parabola y square equal to 4ax, y equal to mx c be a tangent to y square equal to 4ax, a parabola. This is a parabola. Then condition is c equal to a by m. C equal to a by m. Provided that the parabola is in this form, y square equal to 4ax form only. The condition is c equal to a by m. For the ellipse already, for ellipse x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1 is, then c square equal to a square m square plus b square. This is in case of ellipse the condition. So, in case of hyperbola, x square by a square minus y square by b square equal to 1, the condition is c square equal to a square m square minus b square. So, these are all the different conditions for y equal to mx plus c be a tangent to the ellipse, parabola, circle, and hyperbola. So, for rectangular hyperbola, this is hyperbola. For rectangular hyperbola, x square minus y square equal to a square. Rectangular hyperbola. In case of rectangular hyperbola, the condition is c square equal to a square into m square minus 1, because a square equal to b square here. So, these are the different conditions of the line y equal to mx plus c be a tangent to different curves. So, these points to be worth node points. Once you are familiar with these conditions, you can straight away go through these such problems. Next one. Next problem. The distance of the origin. The distance of the origin from the normal to the curve. From the normal of the curve. Y equal to e power 2x plus x square at x equal to 0 is. Distance means perpendicular distance. The perpendicular distance of the origin from the normal of the curve y equal to e power 2x plus x square at x equal to 0. So, the curve is here, y equal to e power 2x plus x square. Therefore, find dy by dx. dy by dx is 2 e power 2x plus 2x. So, slope of tangent at particularly x equal to 0 is, because x equal to 0 is 2 e power 0 plus 0, that is 2. The slope of the tangent to the curve at x equal to 0 is 2. From the curve C, for x equal to 0, y is e power 0 plus 0, that is 1. So, the point on the curve is 0 comma 1. The normal is or tangent is drawn at this point, whose slope is 2. The tangent is drawn or the normal is considered at this point. The slope of the normal is minus 1 by 2. Once this is the slope of tangent, you can find the slope of the normal. Therefore, equation of normal here. Normal at 0 comma 1 is y minus 1 equal to slope of normal is minus 1 by 2 into x minus 0. That is 2y minus 2 equal to minus x. So, x plus 2y minus 2 equal to 0, equation of the normal to the curve. Now, the perpendicular distance from origin to this normal, that is important here. Now, perpendicular distance from origin to line ax plus by plus c equal to 0 is formula c by modulus of c by root over a square plus b square. The perpendicular distance from origin to any line of the form ax plus by plus c equal to 0 is modulus of c by root a square plus b square. Therefore, required perpendicular distance from origin to the normal is modulus of C is minus 2 by root over x coefficient square plus y coefficient square 2 by root 5. So, you can find the perpendicular distance from origin to the normal. Similarly, to the tangent also you can able to find the perpendicular distance. Once by developing the equation of the normal and tangent, you can find the distances from origin to the tangent and normal. Next point, important point. Next important point is if the given rational integral algebraic function or equation represents the curve passes through origin, then equation of tangent at origin is to that curve. Curve is obtained by taking lowest degree terms. By taking lowest degree terms and equating them to 0. By taking lowest degree terms and equating them to 0, we obtained the equation of the tangent at origin to that curve. This is one important rule in dealing such curves. Particularly, the curve must passes through origin, and the tangent is needed at origin to such curves, where the rational integral algebraic equation represents the curve. In such a case, the tangent at origin particularly is obtained by equating lowest degree terms and leaving the higher degree terms in the equation to 0. We get the equation of tangent. So, based on this is obtained by taking lowest degree terms and equating them to 0. For example, I will give an example. Find the equation of tangent at origin to the curve suppose x square plus y square plus 2x minus 3y equal to 0. Find the equation of tangent at 0, 0 to the curve x square plus y square plus 2x minus 3y equal to 0. This is clearly a rational integral algebraic function. Rational integral algebraic function means the powers must be integers, positive integers. The powers must be positive integers, and it is an algebraic function which passes through origin. That should satisfy by x equal to 0, y equal to 0. No constant in the equation. In such case, the tangent at origin is given by here equation of tangent straight away can be written as it is given by leaving higher degree terms and taking into consideration of the least degree terms. What are the least degree terms here? These two are second degree. These two are first degree. Degree means the power of the variable here. So, here the power of the x is 2, second degree term. This is also second degree term. This is first degree term because x power 1 and y power 1. So, leaving higher degree terms in the equation, only taking into consideration of the least degree terms, we can write the tangent at origin. So, equation of tangent at origin is given by here 2x minus 3y equal to 0 simply. So, immediately you can find the equation of tangent at origin, particularly at origin only, at origin to such curves. Even if you find the equation of tangent at origin through the derivative process, you get the same. I will explain the same here. Now, differentiating the curve here, we get 2x plus 2y dy by dx plus 2 minus 2 3 dy by dx is 0. So, collecting dy by dx terms, we get minus 2x. So, dy by dx is here minus 2x by 2y minus 3. But slope of tangent at origin is needed. So, dy by dx at origin 0 0 gives us m, taking x equal to 0, y equal to 0, that is 2 by 3. This is the slope of the tangent. So, equation of tangent at origin, equation of tangent at 0 0 is y minus 0 equal to the slope 2 by 3 into x minus 0, y equal to 2x by 3 or 3y equal to 2x or 2x minus 3y equal to 0, same. So, even through derivative method, once you develop the origin at 0 0 to the curve, we get the same. So, that is a worth note point in case of dealing the such curves, particularly it is in the polynomial form, and moreover that should pass through origin. Origin lies on the curve. Once origin lies on the curve, the equation of tangent at 0 0 is given by leaving the higher degree terms, only taking into consideration of the least degree terms in the equation, we get the tangent. That is the working rule here. That is one worth note point, important point. You need not go through the derivatives and all the things. By observing the equation, clearly it is passing through origin. Hence, the tangent at origin is simply taking the least degree terms, you get that origin. That is shortcut method to deal such questions. Next one. Okay. Next problem, this is one important model. the curves y equal to e power minus ax sin bx, y equal to e power minus ax touch each other at the points for which bx equal to. The curves y equal to e power minus ax sin bx, y equal to e power minus ax touch each other at the points for which bx equal to. Okay. C1, the curve 1 is y equal to e power minus ax sin bx, and C2, the curve 2 is e power minus ax. Suppose this is one curve and this is one more curve. This is C1 and this is C2. Let it be this is x1 y1, x1 y1, or x comma y, general point. So once these two curves touches at a particular point, namely x comma y, these two are equal in such case. So C1, C2 touches at x comma y, then you can replace y with e power minus ax sin bx at that particular point, because at that particular point, taking x equal to x1, y equal to y1 in both the cases. Hence, sin bx takes the value 1 here. You can remove e power minus ax on both sides. In such case, bx takes the value pi by 2. So simply once the two curves touches at a particular point, touch each other at the points for which bx is pi by 2, or 2n pi plus pi by 2, or 2n pi plus pi by 2. These are all the points where for n being an integer, generalized solution. So these are all the points where the two curves touches each other. A simple logical question. You need not go through the derivatives and all the things here. Next. If the two curves y equal to a power x, y equal to b power x, intersect at an angle, alpha, then tan alpha equals to. If the two curves y equal to a power x and y equal to b power x intersect at an angle alpha, then tan alpha value, then tan alpha equal to. So here y equal to a power x, both a and b are positive here. Here a positive and different from 1 of course, and b also positive. So dy by dx is a power x log a to the base. Similarly, y equal to b power x implies dy by dx is b power x log a log b. So these two curves are intersecting. These two curves are intersecting. Then what is the tangent of alpha angle between the curves? Okay. Now y equal to a power x and y equal to b power x touches or intersects at a power x equal to b power x. That implies x equal to 0. Whenever the two equations gives us the same value, for x equal to 0, the two equations gives us same value. So at x equal to 0, they intersect together. Hence y takes the value 1 equal to 1. So point of intersection is 0 comma 1. At this point of intersection, slopes. So dy by dx at of 1 first curve at 0 comma 1, m1 is this one. Taking x equal to 0, we get log a to the base. Dy by dx of curve 2 at 0 1, this point is, yes, let it be m2, that is log b. So the slopes of tangents to the curves at that intersecting point is 0 comma 1. At the 0 comma 1 is m1 and m2, log a and log b. Therefore, tan alpha, the angle between tangents, is m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. That is log a to the base b, log b to the base e into log a log b to the base e. Still you can simplify like this, log a by b to the base e by 1 plus log a to the base e into log b to the base e. So this is the tan alpha, that means the angle between the two curves. Exponential, both are exponential curves. Both are exponential curves. The angle between two exponential curves, which are a power x and b power x, both are intersecting clearly at x equal to 0. Just I am solving these two equations by equating y. Next problem. If the curves y square equal to 4ax and xy equal to c square cut orthogonally, then c power 4 value, c power 4 equal to, if the two curves cut orthogonally, then c power 4 value. The first curve is a parabola, y square minus 4ax equal to 0. C2, the second curve is rectangular hyperbola, xy equal to c square. They cut each other orthogonally. Means m1 into m2 equal to here minus 1. The slopes of the product of the slopes of tangents must be minus 1. Hence, differentiating this curve, differentiating with respect to x, we get 2y divided by dx equal to 4a. So, dy by dx is 2a by y. Similarly, differentiating this curve with respect to x, we get x divided by product rule, x divided by dx plus y into 1 is 0. So, dy by dx takes the value minus y by x, minus y by x. Suppose these two curves, are at right angle. That means here slope of tangent m1 equal to dy by dx at x1 y1, for example x1 y1, this is 2a by y1. Similarly, m2 equal to dy by dx at x1 y1, the same point is minus y1 by x1, where x1 y1 be point of intersection of curves. Just I am assuming the point of intersection as x1 y1 here. Now, given m1 into m2 equal to minus 1, m1 into m2 equal to minus 1. Just assuming the point of intersection as x1 y1, I am taking m1 and m2 like that. So, m1 m2 equal to minus 1 implies 2a by y1 into minus y1 by x1 equal to minus 1. y1 cancel, minus cancel. So, x1 takes the value 2a. The x coordinate of the point of intersection is 2a. But x1 y1 be the point of intersection of the curves. So, but x1 y1 lies on 1, the curve C1 lies on the curve C1 implies y1 square equal to 4a x1. So, y1 square takes the value 8a square, y1 takes the value plus or minus 2 root 2a, because x1 equal to 2a here. So, that y1 takes the value plus or minus 2 root 2a. Hence, point x1 y1 is 2a 2 root 2a or 2a minus 2 root 2a. Of course, here x1 y1 also lies on, here x1 y1 also lies on xy equal to c square. Therefore, x1 y1 must be equal to c square. So, 2a into 2 root 2a takes the value c square. Therefore, c square takes the value 4 root 2a square, or c power 4 equal to 16 into 2 32 a power 4. This is the condition. C power 4 is 32 a power 4. Even you can take this one also, that one also, you get same. So, this is one important problem. Just I am assuming, rather than solving these two, just I am assuming the intersection point as x1 y1 and finding the slopes. Because the curves are orthogonal, I am taking the product of the slopes as minus 1. Based on that, we get x1 is 2a, x coordinate of the point of intersection. So, the point of intersection lies on this curve, means y1 equal to 2 root 2a whenever x1 is 2a. This is also lies on this curve. Hence, I am taking xy instead of x, x1, instead of y, y1 in this curve to get the required relation between C and A. Next, next, the angle between the curves x cube minus 3xy square equal to 2 and 3x square y minus y cube equal to 2 is the angle between x cube minus 3x y square equal to 2 and 3x square y minus y cube equal to 2. X cube minus 3x y square equal to 2 implies taking derivative on both sides 3x y square equal to 0. That gives us 3x square minus 3y square minus 3x into 2y dy by dx is 0. So, collecting dy by dx terms, dy by dx equal to 3x square minus 3y square by 6xy, which is x square minus y square by xy. Again, similarly, from second one, 3x square y minus y cube equal to 2 implies d by dx of this curve 3x square y minus y cube equal to 0. That is taking derivative for x square to x 6xy plus 3x square into dy by dx, of course. For y cube with respect to x 3y square dy by dx is 0. Hence, dy by dx is given by minus 6xy by 3x square minus 3y square, which is minus 2xy by x square minus y square. This is also 2xy, 3 2's. Now, clearly, the product of these two is minus 1. So, therefore, here dy by dx of curve 1 C1 into dy by dx from curve 2 is minus 1. Hence, C1 is orthogonal to C2. Therefore, required angle is 90. The angle between the curves is 90 clearly. You need not solve the curves in such case. Just by observation, you can at first find the derivatives of the curves. Observe the derivatives. Once the product of the derivatives is minus 1, then clearly you can say that the curves are orthogonal. In such case, they are at right angle. Next one. If the length of the subtangent is 9 and the length of subnormal subnormal is 4 at x comma y on the curve y equal to fx, then y equal to the y coordinate of the point. If the length of the subtangent and subnormals are given, 4, one is 4 and the other one is 9 and 4 at a particular point x comma y on the curve y equal to fx, then y value, the y coordinate. We know that for any curve, length of subtangent into length of subnormal is square of the ordinate itself. The square of the ordinate, it is already given to you, because this is y1 by m, this is y1 into m. Taking the product, m get cancelled, so y1 square. This is y1 square, y1 square of the y1. Hence, length of subtangent into length of subnormal gives us ordinate square. Therefore, 9 into 4 equal to here, ordinate square means y square. So, y takes the value plus or minus 6. So, such relations or important relations already given to you. Next problem. If the curves y equal to x square minus 1 and y equal to 8x minus x square minus 9 touch each other at 2, 3, then equation of common tangent. Is, once the two curves touches each other, then equation of common tangent. So, in this case, the touching point, contact point of the curves is given itself. You need not find that contact point. This is the contact point of the curves. Let it be the C1, this is C2. So, you are in need of common tangent. So, to evaluate the common tangent equation, find the slope of the tangent from any curve. Because 2, 3, once you put x equal to 2, y equal to clearly 3. Taking x equal to 2 here, 8 into 2 minus 4 minus 9, 16 minus 13, that is 3. So, 2, 3 is a common point to both the curves. So, here common point is given, common touching point is given as 2, 3. The tangent is drawn at 2, 3. Now, to get the slope of common tangent is given by dy by dx at 2, 3. The dy by dx may takes from any curve, So, from the first curve, dy by dx from the first curve is 2x at 2, 3 from curve 1. That gives us 4. Even from curve 2, if you consider the derivative is same, 8 minus 2x is our derivative. Taking x equal to 2, we get 4, same. So, slope of common tangent is 4 and the tangent is drawn at 2, 3. Equation of tangent is common tangent is y minus 3 equal to slope 4 into x minus 2. Y minus 3 equal to 4x minus 8, that is 4x minus 8 minus 5 equal to 0 is the equation of common tangent. Once the two curves touches at 2 comma 3, already given that point of contact is given, then immediately you can find the slope of tangent from any curve, and based on that slope and point you can find the common tangent. Next one.